and welcome back. Today we're going to dive into 5 of my favorite self-help / business books. Let's get into it. Now before we get started, I have to ask you to like and subscribe to these videos. You can click down below and click the like button now. You don't have to wait till you get to the end just so you get it out of your mind and just assume that you're gonna like this video. So, okay, anyways, let's get started. By the way, I am reading again from my blog. I'm gonna be doing these for a little while, but I'll be reading from them. But you know, with each video I do, I'll get better and better, so just bear with me. All right. I'm a huge fan of self-help and business-related books. I love reading the different opinions and suggestions from a range of authors and entrepreneurs and then molding their ideas together into something that works best for me. Since each one always seems to have their own twist, it's good to read a bunch of them and start to form your own thoughts on how you'd like to approach your own life and business. For a while, I worked with my husband painting houses. I still do sometimes, actually. It was easy, and still is easy, to mindlessly listen to audiobooks while working, so we would spend hours each day just listening to great business books. Now podcasts exist, so we actually spend a lot of time listening to podcasts too, but that'll be in a different post or a different video. We binged on personalities like Grant Cardone, Jim Rohn, and Robert Kiyosaki. We also spent time listening to Gary Vaynerchuk and so many more in between. When you have at least 8 hours per day, it's easy to get through a book in a day or two. Now, here are a few of the standout books I always like to go back through more than once. First is How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. I, no joke, probably recommend reading this book to people at least like once a week. If you want just one book to help you up-level your life personally and professionally, this is it. Dale Carnegie, not at all related to Andrew Carnegie, and it's actually, I think it's Dale Carnegie. It's not even pronounced Carnegie. It's like this weird thing. But anyways, he lays out all the ways to climb the ladder and make more money while improving on all relationships in your life. The book came out in the 1930s, but it's still 100% relevant today. I've listened to this book multiple times and read it a few times too. We definitely own it. It's on our shelf. One of those books that you should read at the start of every year as a reminder of how to influence people to get what you want without negatively affecting the other person. Score. Now, I did also write a blog post called 25 Quotes Worth Framing from How to Win Friends and Influence People on my book review site, and I did copy it over into my blogs on my website too, so I will tag that or link that down below. The second book on my list is The 10X Rule by Grant Cardone. Now, Grant Cardone is hit or miss. Some people really love him, some people don't. I personally like him. I'm kind of for that personality. So, Grant Cardone is known for being an intense, no-nonsense guy. In the 10X Rule, Cardone teaches you how to take massive action and leaves no room for you to feel sorry about yourself. I love listening to this book when I feel like I'm in a slump. I listened to it before starting my business because I knew it would motivate me to get started and seriously work towards 10xing my goals. I definitely recommend this one if you need an extra push when growing your business. Now, the third book is by a woman author called Rich Woman, a book on investing for women. Take charge of your money, take charge of your life by Kim Kiyosaki. I think all women need to read this book. It is set up in a very conversational way where a few women get together and talk about their financial situations. Not something people normally do. To sum it up, all women should learn about investing and find something to invest in for themselves. It could be real estate, a business, stocks, or anything that there's potential to get income back on. This book encourages women to learn about money and to find some financial independence rather than leaving it to the men. Because if you think about it, a lot of women are kind of reliant on the husband in the relationship to make the money and to support them. And if they get divorced, the woman is kind of stuck fending for herself and trying to relearn how to make money or find money in some sort of way. And so this book will help to prevent a situation like that happening if, something ever happened. And the fourth book on my list is by Kim Kiyosaki's husband, Robert Kiyosaki. It's the famous book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. This is another one of those classics that everyone should add to their reading list. It's about Robert Kiyosaki's experience growing up watching his dad and his friend's rich dad. The book teaches you that you don't need to start off rich to start investing and how to have a positive money mindset. And the fifth book on my list is called The Introvert Advantage: How to Thrive in an Extrovert World by Marty Olson Laney. If you are, or you think you might be, an introvert, this book will have you saying, "That's me." The author covers all areas of life and tells introverts how to handle tricky situations, like leaving parties early and offering up your opinion in meetings. It also obviously goes into the advantages of being an introvert. Laney also offers advice on how introverts and extroverts can live and work together successfully. I have read many more than just 5 self-help / business books, and now that I've gone through this blog, I kind of think I need to go back through and reread a lot of them, like starting with How to Win Friends and Influence People. If I could offer up just 5 to start with though, the books that I just said would be my list. They're definitely some of the best business books of all time. If you're a small business owner, take some time for yourself and begin consuming some of the incredible content that can be found in these books. So, until next time, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll be back soon with the next video. Take care.